This is the Athlete of the Week, and it's brought to you by Diamond Point and Sauk Center, and it's here on Midmnsports. And with us today is a Sauk Center athlete. This is Cade Newbert. So, Cade, let's start out with, tell us about your family, okay? Who's in your family?
Well, I have a father, Tim. My mom's name is Krista. I have an older brother, Cole, and a younger sister, Claire.
Mm-hmm. Now, Cole, we saw him play for a while. What is he doing these days?
He's finishing up he's getting his degree at the University of Northwestern, and he should graduate this spring.
Is that right? Okay, and then what is he going to do?
He has an internship in Colorado, and after that, I'm not sure. See where that takes him.
All right, real good. Tell us about the activities you're involved in at school.
I'm involved in football, basketball, track, and FCA.
All right. What does FCA stand for?
Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Can you tell us more about that? What does that involve?
I think it's like every 2 Thursdays we meet in Mr. Bergman's room, and we just talk about our faith and kind of what we believe in.
All right. And how many kids are involved?
I'd say about 15,
Okay.
12, 15.
What kind of activities do you get involved in?
Right now we just meet every Thursday. So that's all we're doing right now.
Well, as you get involved in something like that, what led you to that path, and what does it mean to you to be involved in something like that?
I just think it's really important to show what you believe in and just get involved in your community.
All right, real good. Let's talk about the sports that you're in. I'll begin with track, okay? Now, track is something you just started, right?
Yeah, my first year was actually last year.
All right, and what events are you in?
I ran the 4x200, the open 200, the 300 hurdles, and high jump.
All right, and how did that all work out for you?
I did pretty well. Did better than I thought I would, I guess.
Okay, and you're going to do it again this spring?
Yep, planning on it.
Okay, and football too. How did the football season go for you?
Good. Yeah. As last year, we were kind of looking to change the culture around and get a winning season, and we did just that.
Mm-hmm. When did you start playing football? And, I want to bring up just a little side note here with football. Sauk Center, with little kids, they play flag football, no contact. Now other schools do that. How do you see that thinking way back when you first started to begin playing football?
Actually, I did when I was in 5th and 6th grade. I went to Melrose and played in their tackle football program. And I really just thought that brought out an aggressive side of me a lot earlier, and it helped with like tackling mechanics and just being more aggressive.
First down at the 41. Shotgun again for Simon Waller. He will throw, looks across, and Newbert is open. Newbert has the ball, and they're not going to catch him. He's going to go in for a touchdown. Sauk Center has had some receivers open. That time, Newbert was the guy. The quarterback is Casey Sharmers, and the center is Kowski. And off the snap, he's going to throw, fires it out to Cade Newbert. He makes the catch. Newbert trying to get it into the end zone, and he does. It'll be a Sauk Center touchdown. Thrown to Cade Newbert, number 11, 6-0 Sauk Center.
Now basketball. Let's talk about basketball. When did you first start playing basketball?
Ever since I was little. I can't even, probably just, kindergarten, K2, started all there.
Now, I know, though, too, now you're involved with AAU basketball.
Yep.
And when did you get going with that?
I got going with that in 7th grade, so my 7th grade spring. Yep, in summer.
And the reason I bring this up is because I think you're a senior now, and I think a lot of younger players are looking at just doing that when they're in that age group.
Yep.
Should they do it or not? How did you decide to do that? What pushed you that way?
Well, after just 7th and 8th grade, I just really wanted to play like spring basketball, and as you get older, you start playing more in the summer, and you get looked at like recruited wise, and then like the competition just gets a lot better.
There's a kind of a hot topic right now is what's going up to the north of us up at Brainerd, where the coach is resigning because of the parents, and some of the parents and not all of them, but he's just kind of making a point that let the coaches coach and parents just be parents. I'm sure as you've played a lot of AAU basketball, you see a lot of different players, right? Yeah, different personalities.
A lot of different people all over the state, all over the region, all over the country.
So how would you describe what is a good teammate, or maybe on the other hand, what is not a good teammate? How do you balance that, or how do you view that?
I think a good teammate definitely shares the ball, shares all the love, just encourages you and keeps you in the right path.
Not so much maybe on the teams that you play with, but the teams that you play against. Do you see a lot of that?
Yeah, I definitely see a bunch of diversity. You can definitely tell when a team just trying to showcase their talents, or they're just trying to, or a team that wants to win.
So then on the side of the parents, you have to see all sorts of different parents, right?
Oh yeah, all sorts of different parents. There's those people that will just coach their kid after the game. There's those people that'll yell and scream all the time. It's fun. It's kind of fun just to watch sometimes. But
so if you had teammates like that, what is the player saying then about their mom and dad doing that? Is that a tough question for you to get in their heads?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of tough to answer.
Because I look at, say, for example, your mom and dad. How would you describe their involvement with you as an athlete?
They're great. Yeah, they're super supportive. They're never really negative about anything. My dad usually has quite a few tips for me after games, or just like small fixes. But yeah, my mom, she's just a great supporter, and they're always at every game I'm in.
But that's what it does take, though, because they take you everywhere, don't they?
Oh yeah, yeah. Before I got my license and all that, they're probably driving all over the place just to get to me to place, especially at AAU and all those sporting events, summer tournaments.
So as you get involved in AAU too, and you get the exposure, and college coaches see you, so now you're being recruited. Can you tell us about that kind of process and what you've been through already so far?
Yeah, sure. So most time when you go to AAU, you're trying to showcase your talents in like a team setting wise, just kind of like what the coaches pick up on. So usually, like if you go to one of these tournaments, there's going to be a college coach side, and then there's going to be places you can just watch, like just for the public or whatnot. And depending on how you do, sometimes coaches will come up to you after the games or text you in the next couple days after they get like your contact information. So it just kind of works out like that.
So what are your plans?
My plans? I'm not sure at the moment, but I do have a couple options to play either basketball or track at the next level.
Have you taken some visits already?
Yep. I visited Cedarville University, that's in Ohio, Taylor University, that's in Indiana, Gustavus, which is in southern Minnesota, and Northwestern, which is in St. Paul.
Now, again, Northwestern, that's where your brother's at, right?
Yep.
Yeah, what did you think about that place?
He liked it, I'm pretty sure. I liked it a lot too. It's just, I don't know, it's in Minneapolis, and I like the big city, so.
So with these other schools too out of state, how did you get involved with them?
I think that's more where AU comes into place, and because you travel all over the region, so that those people from all over this region and other states can come look at you. Otherwise, we do have like Huddle, and there's all these other tools to help you reach out to coaches, even if you want to do it yourself.
So as you got involved in that at the age that you got involved, would you encourage then an athlete and mom and dad then too to say, yeah, this is all worth it?
Yeah, I'd say if you definitely want to play at the next level, it's a big tool to help you get there.
All right. And so how does that correlate then too with your high school team? Are the coaches differently or what?
I've been blessed. I had a really good coach as my AAU coach, who definitely stressed, hey, do what your high school tells you to do, and he was very good at just high school first and that type of thing. Even though sometimes we would have conflicts like tournament days, but this last summer we barely had any conflicts at all, and he's been very good. But I know there are some coaches which are coach completely different coaching styles compared to high school, and I know that creates conflict sometimes.
So when you talk to the college coaches and they talk about what they like in you, can you describe yourself and maybe just tell us what they're talking to you about?
Well, they like they like my length and kind of like my body size. Kind of have a lot of they say I have a lot of potential. Guess they like jumping skills and the fact that I can score and rebound.
Kowski on the outside.
Now to Newbert, past the three-point line. Tries to drive in, behind the back dribble, got to the basket and scores. Good strong move by Cade Newbert, getting by Hilla first of all, who is a very good defender. Shermers to Shermers. Now here's Cade Newbert, strong to the basket. He lays it up and he scores, and Albany fouled him. The basket will count for Cade Newbert. Mm-hmm. You can get up there, can't you?
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
You do. So how tall are you now?
I'm 6'5".
Okay. What kind of a vertical do you have?
Well, we never really measured, so we never really done any of that measuring.
Yeah, you're doing some things that we normal people can't do.
Yeah, I guess.
You go up there and you can put it down.
Yeah.
All right. How is the Sauk Center basketball team these days? How you guys doing?
Yeah, I think we're doing well. We're playing a pretty tough conference, pretty tough section, so we're just doing our best. We work hard every day, and we're just trying to get a win every night.
All right. So then, after high school is done, you're going to decide on a college and probably play some sort of a sport, right?
Yep. Plan on playing at the next level.
Yeah. Do you have other ambitions to what kind of work you plan on doing?
I haven't really narrowed anything down, but I do like business and marketing and maybe nursing.
Okay. Involved in the DQ at all?
Yeah, when they need me.
All right, real good. Well, good luck to you. It's been fun watching you play.
Thank you.
All right, that is Cade Newbert, and he is the Athlete of the Week, all presented by Diamond Point in Sauk Center on Mid-Minnesota Sports.